behind me. There's various ways of enjoying the river, and there's various ways of the river becoming dangerous. All along the river banks there are these life jackets because people regularly swim, particularly in the summer months, in the River Severn, and because it's so tidal, if you have a look at the current, it's quite strong, particularly the undercurrent, then people regularly get killed. And in fact, there was somebody killed just last week, a 17-year-old lad who lives quite close to where I live, who was killed by trying to swim in the river. But it's not just swimming in the river where the river can be dangerous. During the winter months, this river, you can see down here, it's a few metres away from the banks. But during the winter months, this river regularly rises right up to the point where it floods onto the banks. And in fact, if you follow me this way, this wall here records some of the highest levels that the water has actually risen up to. So, for example, in the millennium year 2000, there was quite a heavy flood in Worcester, and the river rose to this level here. So if you just pan back to where the water is there now, in July of 2009, there it is, quite peaceful and calm. But in 2000, it got up to here. In 2007, which was the year that Hurricane Gonu, Cyclone Gonu, struck Oman and Muscat, there was also flooding in Worcester, reached there. But you've got to go right back to 1672 for the very worst flooding. So over 400 years ago, when the River Severn reached right up there. So this area here was completely flooded, and it took many, many months for it to recede and dry out. But the cathedral's got these locked gates that it uses to protect the cathedral grounds, which is just the other side there, from the Severn. So although the cathedral was built over 1,000 years ago, they quickly realised when they were laying the foundations of the cathedral and deciding where it was going to be, that it needed to be a sensible distance away from the River Severn.